Welcome to Houston, Texas. The NBA on the Sega Sports Network is about to begin. I'm Bob Steele, along with Rod West. Get ready to bring you tonight's ball game. We'll have a great game for you, but right now, let's get to the player intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineups. At the guard positions, Mark Jackson. At the other guard positions, Reggie Miller. At forward, Jalen Rose. At the other forward positions, Dale Davis. At the center positions, Rick Smith.
Head coach of the Indiana Pacers, Larry Bird.
And now the starting lineup for your Houston Rockets.
At the guard position,
In his first year, from Maryland, standing 6'3".
Steve Francis. Also at guard,
In his fourth season, from Georgia, standing 6'6". David Anderson.
at the forward
In
position,
his eighth season, from Maryland, standing 6'10". Walt Williams.
also at forward,
In his 16th season, out of Auburn, standing 6'6". Charles Barkley.
at the center position,
In his 16th season, from Houston, standing 7'1". Hakeem Olajuwon.
Houston Rockets head coach Rudy Tomjanovich.
The Pacers control the opening tip. Miller, the mid-range jumper. Williams picks up his first personal. Miller gets the three-point play. Francis has the ball and sets up the offense. Rose hit the deck, but there's no call. Jackson at the controls. He's at midcourt. Spots up. He has two.
Switch up.
Francis still working on his man.
You got him.
Barkley.
You got him.
What happened on that miss is that the D set the tone and the tempo, not the shooter, Bob.
Good observation, Rod. I guess that's why they call it the attacking defense. Rose squares up.
Jalen Rose.
Ripcord from the free throw line.
Play tight.
Francis setting up.
That's his first personal.
Smith
First team
is hit
foul.
with his first personal. Williams gets the first to fall. He makes both free throws. Smits inbounds the ball. Jackson holds on to it. They swing it out on the right wing. Davis fires. The Dream tosses the ball.
He's yours.
Stolen. Jackson waits for the right time.
Take care of the ball.
Miller. Barkley dishes the ball. Francis.
Let's get a better look.
Smits gives up the ball. Davis with the drop step.
Come on, let's go.
Tosses it. There's the whistle, and it's out of
Pacers
bounds.
ball.
Miller throws it in.
Work it, work it.
Rose. They're trying to get the easy scores.
Switch.
Look out below!
The defense is having real problems keeping up inside. He's just way too quick for his man.
Rod, they have to try something else to stop him next time down court. They swing it out left wing. Rose, close in. Flips it up and in.
Go, go.
Francis stands back and calls the play.
As a former coach, that's the kind of player I dream about. Someone who can take it right to the D and still score.
The Pacers are waiting for the right moment. Miller. Olajuwon passes it. Watch out!
As a coach, I like to see that. Put your body on the line and block the dunk. That's a gutsy move.
Incoming! Miller stuffs it down.
Basket's good.
The Rockets are looking to make up some ground with a bucket here. They trail 11-8. Olajuwon tosses it in. They feed it to the post. Smith passes the ball.
Close quick.
The Pacers continue passing it around. Miller. It's out of bounds. That's their first turnover of the game. Olajuwon brings it in. Francis keeps the ball and waits for the right time. Williams. Davis controls the dribble.
Work it.
Rose drives.
Crossing out the whipping stick.
He has 6 points in the game.
You're way too late.
Francis has a good handle on the ball.
Stop here. Let's get a stop.
It's rejected. That's his first block of the game. Miller.
Get him.
Barkley gives it up. Anderson underneath. The basket is good. Goaltending on the defense.
That was close, but it could have gone either way. The ref, though, says it was goaltending.
Smits inbounds the ball. Francis contests the ball.
See the ball.
That veteran shows us some of his knowledge on that move right there, Bobby. It's a pleasure to watch him outperform these young guys.
Anderson wide open. Good from 19 feet. Jackson at the controls. He's setting up the offense.
Cut.
The Pacers can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over him. Miller shoots. Barkley took a spill, but no whistle.
Big stop down low.
Davis connects with the layup.
Make it harder on him next time.
Francis sets up the offense. It falls, and we have a tight game here, Rod.
Nice basket there to keep it close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you
He's
early.
yours.
Davis.
I got him.
Miller lets it go. Barkley passes.
Yo, switch up.
The Rockets are passing it around, but the defense really making them work.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Smits gives it up. That'll do it for the first quarter. At the end of one, it's 17-16. Pretty tight quarter as far as shooting percentage is concerned, Rod.
You are right, my friend. Both teams played very similarly all quarter. We'll see who pulls out ahead next quarter.
Olajuwon throws it in. Smits tosses the ball. Miller.
When a guy's falling back like that, you either foul him or give up the shot.
The Rockets are down but have the ball. He scores 19-18.
Pacers substitution.
They'll credit him the bucket as they're calling goaltending on the defense.
Yeah, he got that one on the way down. Good call.
Smits tosses it in. He has two. Francis gets the play from the bench. Anderson. They have the fast break.
Take it to the rack. One-on-one. Take it.
Crocier moves strong to the basket.
Great D down low.
Francis showing nice patience. Olajuwon puts it up.
Big time mismatch, Bobby. You got a big offensive guy who can easily shoot over the shorter player.
Anderson draws his first whistle of the night. He's coming back into the game, and he should be well rested and ready, Rod.
But will it take him a few extra seconds to get back into the rhythm of the game, Bob? Even if it takes a few seconds, those seconds could be critical.
Rose comes into the lineup. Barkley inbounds the ball. Francis with the triple. Barkley.
He's got the ability and he's got the knowledge to keep him out of the paint. But once the Rock gets inside, what I see is a major size disadvantage. He'll get run all over unless he gets a little help on the inside.
Miller throws it down. The Rockets with possession and a chance to tie. Stays with the dribble. Unloads.
He gave that shot about zero chance of going in.
Yeah, no question about it, Rod. Nice stop. They're up a couple buckets. They lead by 4. Williams lets it go.
Hey, take the three only when I tell you.
Takes the shot. Rejected. Barkley releases.
Working around.
Francis, he follows it up and in. Jackson getting ready to run the play. From the low post. Get out of here.
Pacers ball.
Smits throws it in. They pass it out left. Olajuwon dishes the ball. Look out! It's sent away. They swing it out right. Yes, he is a scoring machine out there, Rod.
Got the most points so far for his team, Bob. He is stepping it up.
Barkley.
Penetrate.
That's out of bounds.
Rockets ball.
Barkley brings it in. That's the team high so far. The Pacers have the ball and are leading it 28-27.
2 minutes.
Here it is. He has 16.
You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Francis tosses it.
Switch him.
It's stolen. Miller pulls up.
Basket's good.
He gets the basket and he is taken over, Rod.
He sure has. Just look at the point comparison. He has stepped it up big time, and that's the reason they're winning.
Anderson. Good from the low post.
Great job of position. Great seal.
Jackson just across midcourt working the offense.
Basket is good.
Rose with the finger roll. They're now out in front by 5. Hey, nothing new here. He continues to have his shots fall.
What a shooter. This guy has some magic touch. Wow.
Switch.
Barkley lets it go.
Go to war.
Rose passes it.
Ball.
Here he
Good
comes.
for 2.
Here's the problem. He's way too small to play defense on the inside at this point. What they need to do is get a big guy in there, or else the offense is just going to keep going to the bucket.
They swing it left side. It's denied.
Switch up.
The clock reads 56. Davis. They're looking for the easy transition bucket. Williams drives to the basket.
Good.
They now trail it by 5. The clock reads 46.
Go.
Miller.
Nice job.
Francis. Williams.
Be smarter about those.
Francis gives up the ball. He's got 4 points. 27 seconds to go. Williams picks up his second personal.
He picks up his second personal. Second team foul.
That's it.
Rose makes the first. He converts both free throws. Barkley tosses it in. 20 on the game clock. it through. The clock reads 16. It's blocked. Francis, rainbows a three. Smits passes the ball. The Pacers are maybe being a little too patient this time down. Miller sinks the three ball. And they're now leading it by 6. Francis. That's the end of the second quarter, and as we go into halftime, it's 41-35. We're going to pause briefly on the Sega Sports Network for halftime. But before we leave you, let's take a quick look at the halftime statistics. The Dream throws it in. The Rockets have the ball but are losing 51-37. They narrow the margin and now trail it by 4. Rose.
Pacers,
Mullen
substitution.
just checked in. Williams inbounds the ball.
That's his first personal.
Rozier picks up his first personal. Olajuwon tosses it in. Barkley.
He's just way too quick for that defender. He'll be able to get that shot 99% of the time with that matchup.
Rozier, the medium range shot. They're pushing it right back at him. Olajuwon, blocked. Taken away.
Now here's a player who embodies all the heart and hustle that this team is displaying here today. That was a fantastic steal.
Come on, get topside.
They feed it inside. We'll get the whistle and it's called out of bounds.
Rockets ball.
Olajuwon throws it in. Anderson to the rack.
That's a big tree out there. As you can see, he's using his height to his full advantage to make the shot. The defense did have position, Bob, but it just wasn't enough.
No, you're right, Rod, it wasn't. Rozier puts it up. On the mark from 7. The Rockets can tie it up this trip down court. Denied. Mullen has a good handle on the ball. It's swatted away. The Rockets can tie the game up here. Francis connects from 21 feet.
Nice shot.
Jackson has the ball and sets up the offense. And it's out of bounds.
Pacers ball.
Mullen brings it in. Miller. Great shot, and these guys are putting on a clinic. As you can see, they're really shooting well.
Bob, they are just on tonight. Simple as that.
Anderson.
Let's keep up the intensity.
Smits passes it. They move it left side. Mully. He gets the rebound, and he's the team leader.
Way to battle up on the boards.
And they're now on top by 4. Francis holds on to it. Williams lets loose on the 3. Is good from downtown. Jackson tosses the ball.
You got him, take him.
They swing it out left.
Outside. Yeah,
Barkley passes. Anderson tosses it. Knocked away. Oh, nice steal.
Pick him up.
Miller.
Reggie
That's his second three-pointer of the game. The Rockets have the basketball, but are trailing 50-49. to 46. Mullen gets inside. Olajuwon gives it up. Williams laid it in.
Nice shot.
They're within a bucket as they've trimmed into the advantage. They now trail by 2. Jackson sets up the offense. He's got 4 points.
Chris Mullen.
Francis still working on his man.
Move the ball. Move the ball. Find the open man.
They move it right side. He has 6 points in the game.
Play your post defense early.
Francis gets the play from the bench. Rejected.
Move the ball. Find the open man.
We'll get the whistle, and it's called out of bounds.
Pacers ball.
Crocier inbounds the ball.
Pacers ball.
Crocier tosses it in. Jackson dishes the ball. Mullen, that's his 8th point of the game.
The basket's good.
Anderson setting up. Williams from deep.
Not too loose.
Jackson gives up the ball. Miller accelerates.
The basket is good.
You have to start playing some D. Let's go, D.
Francis passes the ball.
If I had that kind of a big-time player on my team, I'd still be coaching today. This is a guy who can make the shots fall even with a man in his face.
Close, quick.
Crocier from inside.
Austin Crocier.
Dropped in the layup. Barkley.
I got you, man. Switch.
Francis. Get that out of here. Mullen on the penetration. And they're now in front by 11. Francis passes. They sling it cross court.
He was left all alone for 3. They made a mistake, and they paid 3 points for it.
Miller stands back and calls the play. Barkley gives it up.
Nice job. You got him.
Williams squares up. Is good from long range. Miller at the controls. He's setting up the offense. It's the jumper. And they're now on top by 9. That's it for the quarter. And at the end. Here's the breakdown, and it's looking like they're going to need a big quarter here in the 4th.
They sure are.
Crocier on target from 8.
Hey, what was that? Start playing some D.
Barkley. Olajuwon. Francis crashes the glass and puts it in. The Pacers have the ball and the lead. 67 to 58.
Good for you.
Jackson rolled in the layup. They've moved it well into double figures. They lead by 11. He's got 4 points. He's hit with his first personal.
First team foul.
Rose comes in on the substitution. The Dream throws it in.
Fight around it, switch. Fight around it.
Williams.
Bob, this guy is working this classic mismatch. His defender is way too short to get some defense in there.
Yeah, he can post up and take those perimeter shots all night long. Miller playing it off, iron and out.
He's yours.
Barkley, the dribble drive. Francis, perfect with the tray. The cross-court pass.
Basket.
Rose pounds it in the paint. Smits tosses it.
Come on.
Jackson, medium range. It's good, and they've been out shooting their opposition pretty handily.
They've got the rhythm, Bob, and they are just playing confident, and the shots are falling for them.
That's not the shot.
Miller collects the loose ball. That's his first rebound of the game. Anderson, that's his second whistle of the night.
Picks up his second personal. First team foul.
52.
Rose gets the first free throw. Perfect from the line on this trip. Olajuwon inbounds the ball. It's hit loose.
Hey, let's D it up.
Anderson. They pop it outside.
And he misses another one, Bob. He's just not shooting well at all.
He's got to pull it together sooner. He could really start dragging his team down, Bud. Miller puts the ball back up and in. And they now lead by a dozen.
Hey, what was that? Start playing.
Barkley. Knocked loose. Loose ball. The ball's loose. Francis. He snags the board and he leads the team in rebounds.
Great positioning. He knows just where to be for the board.
That's his first rebound of the game. The Pacers are a little frustrated. They're looking for just the right shot. Barkley owns the painted area as he pulls down the defensive board. That's his 11th of the game. Olajuwon puts the ball back up and in. Jackson steps out of bounds. Williams tosses it in. Rose is hit with a second personal. Francis makes the first free throw. He'll get one more. He gets them both. Smits brings it in. Miller getting ready to run the play. They pass it right side. Rose from mid-range. He now has a total of 14 points. Olajuwon. Knocked loose.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, he pilfers it. Rose spikes it home.
You have to start playing some D.
The Rockets have an opportunity to pull it closer, but they're down 79-69. They're down double figures. Jackson passes it. Miller from downtown.
Take it to the rack.
Connects on the trifecta.
Basket is good for 3.
Loose ball. It's taken away. Here's the Sega player of the game, Rod, and boy, did he shoot well tonight.
He sure did, Bob. When a player gets into a zone like that, they can just ease into about every shot they take.
And they're now on top by 15.
What kind of play was that?
Davis tosses the ball. Rose. They keep training them, and they're pulling away with this run. Rod, how tough is it going to be to come back from this deficit?
Well, as we see here, nothing is impossible, but it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of luck.
Olajuwon. Follow shot right through. Jackson at the controls. He's at midcourt. Dishes the ball.
First foul.
Even with that foul, they are well under the bonus and can really go after it without a threat of putting the other team on the line.
Anderson draws his third whistle of the night.
Second, team foul.
Miller connects on the three-point opportunity. Olajuwon tosses it in. They hammer it inside.
You have got to get him out of there. He's got good foot speed on defense, that's for sure, but he does not have the size to be effective defensively down in the low block.
Jackson at the controls. He's setting up the offense. Little floaters in. Olajuwon.
Give it up.
Smits tosses it. Miller moves to the hoop.
Hey, what was that? Start playing some D.
It's hit loose.
Play tight, play tight.
Knocked away. Taken away. He sinks another, and look at the output he has so far.
This guy is a competitor, Bob. He is a guy who can single-handedly take control of a basketball game.
You have to start playing some D.
52 seconds on the clock. Anderson with the outside jumper.
No, that's not what we practiced.
It's out of bounds.
Rockets ball.
Olajuwon inbounds the ball.
Play tight,
He's
play
got
tight.
12 for the game.
Nice shot. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Just 41 ticks left.
Take it.
The Pacers are maybe being a little too patient with the ball. The Dream passes it. This is big. Here they come on the fast break. The Pacers are having trouble getting a good shot off. Anderson passes the ball. Francis releases. Jackson passes. It could be. Miller with the dunk. They are just crushing this team. 3 seconds left. Anderson fires. That's the end of the game, where the final score is 98-75.